Okay, here we go. Shh, shh. Intro. Hey, welcome to our show. What are we called?
Stuck in beta.
Stuck in beta. Are we going to keep that, or
No.
are we going to find some
It'll
better?
change next week.
Human paper towel dispenser.
Human paper, yeah.
Which, if you've been watching for the last 45 minutes, we've discussed all of this already.
Yes, we have.
Anyway, as always,
And forever.
and forever, I'm Greg.
Amen.
I'm Josh.
I'm Josh.
Okay, there you know.
There you go.
So, what's up, fellas? It's Craft Beer Week in St. Louis. Are either one of you going to any of the festivities?
No.
I am not. And I didn't even know
Me
that it was
either.
Craft Beer Week.
It started on Sunday, and there's been lots of things going around. Obviously, all the local breweries have their own thing. I wanted to go to something at Perennial the other day, but they had tickets you had to buy, plus it was $7 for a 5-ounce pour.
Jeez.
Little steep for my wallet.
That sounds about right for Perennial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good beer, but it's a little pricey.
They're proud of their beer.
There they are. But
And they should be. I mean, it's good
It
beer.
is good
but-
beer.
But in staying with St. Louis, we're going to start out this show with one from Four Hands. That's a local brewery here, one of our favorites. All three of us probably. It's the top of my list, actually.
Absolutely.
I would agree.
They have this beer called Contact High, and this year, I guess this summer, they decided to put out a key lime version of it. And that's what we got. We got a 4-pack of this, the 24-ounce cans.
And you had this before, or you've had it already, right, Greg?
Yeah, I had this, so
You talked about it in episode 0.1.
I don't know if I talked about it, but I know that I had it at a restaurant. I saw it. I saw on the sign it said Key Lime IPA, and then when I got it, I'm like, oh, Four Hands. I didn't even realize. So.
Yeah, you mentioned it in the last episode, and you were
Oh yeah, I did.
saying that you likened it to a bigger
Yeah.
brewery.
Yeah.
Certain lime flavored
yes.
big brewery beer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we did talk about that. I don't normally like IPAs, but this is one of the few IPAs that I can drink. It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty easy drinking.
The normal Contact High. This is pretty good too.
It's got a lot more body than that other beer you were referencing for sure.
Oh yeah, it definitely does, but it seems like it's got a lot more drinkability. Just I guess lime it feels more summery, you know.
And I think it tastes more hoppy too than the regular Contact High. I could be wrong.
think?
Yeah.
Like it says, pairings are street tacos and grilled chicken. Street tacos.
Yeah,
Specifically street tacos.
you got to get your tacos from the street. You don't go to the Bell unless you feel like hell, right?
Really?
Isn't that the
Wow.
phrase?
We need a
I
language
guess they're not
warning.
going to sponsor us.
I think we need a language
They were
warning on
about
this
to
show.
too. You need.
Dumb button.
I'll cut that out. Hey, I just laughed
All right,
like the angry
so-
pig before
If
you
If
all say.
yeah,
Yeah.
episode .1.
Yep. So, Greg, take it away. What are we?
Hey, what have you guys done this week? Anything fun or exciting? Where were you last week? How do I refer to you two? You guys want me to use your last names
No.
or?
Just say that, Josh.
Okay, Josh and the Brown. Josh and the Black.
I have to wear
He's got
black
black.
every week.
So, thanks for asking, Greg.
Hey, no problem.
So yeah, I did watch last week's show. I tuned in just as you guys were going live. with the show, and I was a little sad that I wasn't here joining you guys.
We missed you.
Yeah, I watched for like 5 minutes or so while I was installing a kitchen floor in the house that I'm rehabbing. So that's what I've been doing for the past month.
So you're a house flipper.
I'm not going to be flipping. I'm an investor.
Oh.
And I own this house, and I'm going to be renting it.
Do you have a show on A&E or TLC or one of those house flipping channels?
I do not, but maybe this will help
Lead to
catapult
that?
me
Sure.
into that. Yeah, I'm
Well,
getting my name out there.
Well, you and I, we do that how to fix it workshop channel together, and well, you're welcome anytime you have a project.
Yeah, you say that.
Whatever. So you were supposed to help fix it. You were supposed to do a toilet or something at
Yeah.
one time, and that never happened.
No.
Anyway,
no.
have you recorded anything that you've been fixing?
Honestly, Greg, I wanted to, but I didn't get around to it because it was so intense, the amount of work that I had to put into it and how busy I was, and I was trying to keep track meticulously of all of the things that I was doing as well as the cost and keeping on budget that I didn't have time for that, but hopefully next time I will be able to.
Are you almost done?
My tenants have moved in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I am.
Did you get the security deposit already and pet deposit and all that fun stuff?
Well, it's not quite your regular tenant.
Oh.
This is family, so it's not. We're not going by all those guidelines, but yeah, I'm about probably 80% done on the inside.
Was there a lot of work to be done?
It was a mess. It
Was
was.
it?
It was worse than I thought it was, but not as hard of work as I imagined it to be. But just a lot of long days and a lot of busy, just constant work going at the, painting, flooring, some plumbing work. We gutted and redid the bathroom. Yeah, just a lot of stuff, and it's just amazing how quickly time flies by when you're doing that kind of stuff.
Do you plan on keeping it, or are you going to rent it the whole time, or do you plan maybe renting isn't for me afterward? Well, I guess it will depend on how this goes.
I think I would probably keep it long term. My goal is I got a really good deal on it, or it appears to be a good deal. It was sold by HUD. It was a foreclosure. I don't know exactly how long, but it has sat vacant for many years.
Years?
Years. I thought initially that it had only been vacant since last year. I heard that from one neighbor who said, "Oh, there was a guy who lived there, and he moved out last November." And then the neighbor behind me said, "Nobody's lived there since we've lived here, and we've lived here for 3.5 years."
Wow.
So I don't really know what the story is, but the taxes were all paid. And then, it had a lot of copper breaks in the copper lines that I had to repair, things like that. Amazingly, all the major things worked: the AC, furnace.
That's amazing being
water
empty
heater.
that long.
Yeah, and there was no major damage on the inside or anything like that. So, hopefully, with all the work that I've done to it, I'm hoping that it will appraise for just about double what I have invested in it.
That'd be nice.
Then I'm hoping to move on to the next one. So,
Cool.
yeah,
Keep buying up houses.
it's fun. I enjoy it.
So, Josh, to the left of me. Well, you're both to the left of me. To my immediate left. You got anything you did this week? Anything exciting?
No, made a voting judge mad. That's about it. Apparently, there's a magical line that you're not supposed to cross when you go to check in to vote. I've never seen the sign that says wait here before. There was a big sign there that said wait here, and I was in front of that line and kind of got a stern, sir, you're in front of the line, and was told to move back.
Most of the time,
And that was waiting to check in. That
What is it,
wasn't like waiting to vote. That was waiting to give them my driver's license.
It's not a roller coaster. I
Yeah,
mean, you're not in any apparent danger.
Yeah, it was waiting to check in and get my ballot, not to do anything else.
I've encountered almost the same thing. Now, most of the people that
Oh, they're like 90 years
I
old.
was, there's what's the word centurions? If they're like 100 years old.
The
What's that word?
Centurions?
Centurion. Yeah, they're usually.
Where chainmail and have swords.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now
that
we're
was a cartoon.
now we're offending old people.
Well, they're okay.
Yeah, I could have taken the guy, but it was weird. I've never been. I don't know. I wasn't verbally assaulted, but just, sir, move. I
Wow.
was checking in.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Well, well, I this weekend, we ended up going to this place in Kirkwood called the Puzzle Warehouse. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Yes, we actually went to a puzzle store, and let me show you what I got here. Look at this.
There's some.
I got a.
Beer.
I got
Of
a.
course.
I got
Sure.
a beer
Let me show
puzzle
this.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see Bud Light. I can't believe you bought that. It says Bud Light. on
Yeah,
it.
but look, there's
Shock top.
Rock.
Ballast Point on there.
Owned by
there's
AB, isn't it?
okay. There's a
It's an
few,
AB
but
puzzle.
okay. You
Yeah.
you
Way to
try
go,
to find
Greg. Why don't you go put a $20 bill in Brito's pocket?
in InBev's pocket.
Yeah.
Molly got this dog one here.
Who's Molly?
That's my fiance.
Oh, that's right.
my
She
fiance.
loves dogs.
And you have a wedding update for us, right? Should we go to the? Are we still?
I don't know if I have anything really. And then we got a 1980s puzzle.
I would not expect.
But this is
anything
pretty
less.
cool. Look at that. It's got like it's got Ghostbusters on there and E.T. and Back to the Future.
Is that Ayatollah Khomeini?
I have no idea.
Iranian. Yeah.
Yeah, and Reagan and the Rubik's Cube and, Boy George.
What's her name?
Cindy Lauper.
Yeah, Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
So
So
you're talking about Willis.
Yeah.
so this
He
so,
died.
Rest in
didn't he?
peace. Yeah.
so once
Yarmir Yager.
you're in a relationship, you find fun things to do like
MC
puzzles.
MC Hammer. Yeah.
Puzzles.
Puzzles.
They're exciting.
Yes.
So anyway,
Pope
thi-
John Paul II.
this store. Oh, I didn't mean to steal it from you or anything.
Sure.
Well, this store though, it's a huge store full of puzzles. They have all these games and stuff, and on their back wall there was a puzzle that was, framed on the wall, but it was probably about 25 foot or so long, and about 6 to 8 foot, tall. This thing was huge. I don't know how you put together a puzzle that big.
On the
It's
floor.
ridiculous. It was 20. Yeah, but you'd have to put it on the floor. But how do you
Piece
pull
by
it?
piece.
How do you put it and frame it?
Put puzzle glue on it. Have you ever never done
You
that?
do it on the front or the back? I thought you put the puzzle glue on the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, you put it on the back,
but
but then you
if it's
smear it
put,
on the front.
yeah, you'd have to start with it on the front if you're putting it together.
Okay.
You should have asked them while you were there.
Well, I probably should have. But anyway, it was 24,000 pieces.
Jeez.
And
Wow.
these that we have are about poster size. They're 1,000 pieces. So, yeah,
24,000.
Wow.
that's ridiculous.
What was it a poster of again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it was just a bunch of like animals. They had like, well, it went like under the sea, and then there was animals on the land, and then above that were planets, and then there was like balloons, the hot air balloons and stuff like that.
How long
But-
did it take them? Did it say?
No, it didn't say that, but geez, that thing had to have taken forever to
Yeah.
build.
That'd be miserable.
Yeah,
Where's this place at again?
it's in Kirkwood. It's right
Oh, okay.
off like Big Ben and 44.
Did
Huh.
you go to Kirkwood Brewing afterwards?
No, we did not. I should have. We did go to Friar Tuck to get this 4 hands that you're drinking right now, though.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome. What else is new?
Hey,
what you
I
got?
just wanted to get your guys' take on this situation that happened to me the other day. So last time I listened to the broadcast,
Stuck
the
in beta?
episode, the whatever you
Paper
wanna
towel
call
roll?
it. I listened to it, and you said that I hate everything. And,
Yeah.
You know, I
What?
basically,
Wait, no. What? We didn't say that.
I don't remember saying
You
that.
basically kind of made me out to be like a an angry guy. So I did get angry this past weekend at something, and I wanted to kind of run it by you and see if how you would have responded in this situation. And I'll try to keep this story brief. So I was helping my mother-in-law move, and she had a bunch of other people helping her move. Some of them were other coworkers of hers, and one of them was a father of one of her coworkers. So he was an older gentleman. I'd say maybe in his 60s. So I get to her current place, and we got there a little bit late, and nobody likes moving. Okay, I mean, I hate moving.
I hate it.
I don't want to move myself, and I don't like to help anybody else move.
That's why I lived here for like 10 years.
So we get there, and I'm trying to stay in a good mood. And I walk in, and I see this guy that I've never seen before, and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" That was the response I got. Just silence. He stared at me.
Harumph.
So immediately, it was kind of like I said, he was an older guy. He was sitting in a chair. It was kind of strange. I've never seen him before. I didn't know who he was. So I thought that was kind of strange. So Lori and my wife and I walked in the other room, and I said, "Who is that guy?" She said, "I don't know." And I said, "I just said hi to him, and he just stared at me." She's like, "Well, that's rude." And so we get busy. We're moving. It is really hot, and I'm sweating. There's another guy there, another friend of my mother-in-law's, and we're working like crazy. We're going up and down stairs, moving beds and moving dressers and all kinds of stuff. And this guy never leaves the chair.
What was he there for?
Good question. So he was actually there because he had this huge horse trailer that he was letting us use, that he was allowing us to move all this stuff into. So, I mean, that was nice. It was good.
Did he drive the truck that hauled it?
He drove the truck too.
Okay.
So his daughter was, I'd say she was probably in her 20s, 20s or 30s. She was there, and she was working her butt off. I mean, she was like lifting stuff like the rest of us. She was lifting furniture and everything else. But he didn't move, and he kept on. And then the whole time he kept talking. He had one of those, like a commentary type thing, like, "Hey, there he is. Hey, working hard. Atta boy. Hey, we're after
cheering you on."
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay,
Move him out, way out.
the first 4 or 5 times it was like, I mean, it was entertaining or whatever. But as the day wore on, and I'm hot, I'm sweaty, it's not fun to move. And he kept on doing it. He wouldn't stop. So, okay, so the day goes on. We take a trip over to the other house. We drop off everything. We come back. So on the second trip over, we had to do washer and dryer. So he has, I don't have any tools. And I'm like, so I asked this guy, "I got any tools with you?" He's like, "Well, I'm going to tell you like I told the other guy. I'll let you borrow it, but you better make sure it comes back. Because I loan out my tools, and they sometimes disappear." So he was like real possessive about his tools, like like a wrench or whatever. I'm like, I don't want to steal your tools.
You were right there. It wasn't like
I
you're borrowing them for the weekend.
Yeah, hey, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
So he just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So whatever. So we get all the stuff, we get it loaded up, and the whole time he's still talking. "Hey, there he is. Hey, we're working hard now, aren't we?" Just constantly, just all day long, wearing on me. So we get back over to the other house. I'm busy. Me and this other guy were frantically like trying to get all this stuff in the house because these other people had to leave. They had somewhere else to be later that afternoon. And this guy's like pulls up a chair and sits down on the front porch, like doing nothing. And I mean, he didn't lift a box.
He didn't even make any lemonade or something.
Nothing. And he's like, "Well, I wish I'd help you if I could." And I was like, I mean, I don't know.
Why didn't he just let his daughter or whatever, or granddaughter, drive the truck, and he just
stay at home? I don't know. So then basically during the last trip we had like a table or something that we had to put on my trailer, and he's like, "Oh, I got a ratchet clamp. I can loan you to put that down, but I need to make sure I get it back. That's how my stuff walks off. People steal my stuff." I mean, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal your ratchet strap, So anyway, we get over to the house, and he's like in a hurry to leave. He needs to leave. He needs to get his trailer. He needs to get off. But he's like, so the trailer's all unloaded. And he's like, "I'm still waiting on my ratchet strap." So I'm like still
What's
moving.
he got to go to? What's he in a hurry for?
I have no idea. And it's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It wasn't like it was, you know.
Probably dinner time.
So I get this. So my wife says, "I'm gonna go get your ratchet strap." So she goes down towards our trailer. I'm doing something else, and then now a few minutes passes by, and he says, "Well, I'm trying to get out of here, but his wife went to go get my ratchet strap, and I don't know. She must have got lost or something." Man, I like lost it. My blood was boiling already because I was hot. I was sweaty. This guy was getting on my nerves.
You beat up an old man,
No,
didn't you?
I wanted to, and I said to him, I go, "Man, nobody wants to steal your damn ratchet strap. I'm going to get it right now." She didn't get lost. She just couldn't figure out how to work
How
it.
to release it.
Yeah, she couldn't figure out how to release it. And I said, I know, I don't even know exactly what I said. I didn't use any curse words or whatever.
It's probably a
unless I said-
ratchet strap from 1962
Oh,
or something.
he had to tell
too.
me the story about his furniture dolly that was 40 years old and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
used when he got. Anyway, so I was just so angry. I was like, so I went home and I was telling the story to my kids and Caleb, my oldest son. He's like, "You punched the old man in the mouth, didn't you?" I'm like, "No, I did. I mean, I wanted to though. This guy made me so angry, and like I don't know if it was like."
Why did
just-
your son think you would
I don't
punch
know.
an old
I've
man?
obviously never hit anybody. He knows that. But
He says he sucker punched him.
he's listening to this story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know why, but this guy made me so mad. And I don't know. I mean, you guys. I know we all have like anger issues when it comes to moving people, and there's a whole Seinfeld episode on moving people. But man, that guy, I was like, and he kind of just walked away. "Oh, you don't have to act like that," you know. And he hopped in his truck and drove off.
Did he
And
leave without his strap?
No,
He stole his
I gave
strap.
it to his daughter, and she was really nice. She's like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate it." And I was like, "Well, thank you for letting us use your trailer." And he was in the truck, like driving away.
Honking, going,
Get in the damn truck.
Yeah,
Give him my strap.
I made him mad. I mean, I don't know. I was just like, I mean, it's to sit there all day while to watch, 5 or 6 other people just working their butts off.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: pay to someone. Pay to have it moved.
I was actually telling Lori that I would not. I would entertain the idea of paying a moving company.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then deal. Especially if you have an old man complaining the whole time, that's no fun.
It wasn't fun. So anyway, we can carry on.
Carry.
Carry on.
I just had to get it off my chest. I don't know how you guys would have felt in that situation.
Well, I
the
probably
same
would.
way.
Yeah, exactly the same way. Because I hate when you're in a situation where you're working your ass off and then someone has to go, "Hey, hot enough for you?" Or
it's
something
that kind
just.
of stuff.
You're right at that edge where you're already pissed about doing all this work.
Yeah, stuff you don't want to do on
Yeah,
Sunday.
exactly. And then
You're
someone,
working up a good sweat.
yeah, it's like, come here, old man. Yeah.
And he looked fine. That was the thing about it. That was the thing but he like acted. Oh, I'd help you if I could.
Old football injury
Yeah,
when I was in
yeah.
high school back
knee.
in 1932.
And he couldn't have been more than like maybe 60.
Actually, he wouldn't be 1932.
I remember
That would
moving
be
you
really old.
and your dad really busting his butt.
Yeah, he
moving
was in his
multiple
60s.
times. Yeah.
Because he's like 72 now. Although I always say that he's 135 or something, but he goes, "Yep, hitting 147 next year." Yeah.
All right. So, what else?
Well,
Should we have our snacks?
hey, you want to do some snack time? Hey, it's snack time on the
Whatever. It's
Show.
called.
You got any music for that?
You need like what's?
What do you want from me?
Snack time.
Yeah, don't, because it'll take him 15 minutes to find it.
Snack
Here's
time.
hey, I think we just found our old man who's in a hurry. So if you don't know this, we actually talked about this last week.
Oh, he's got the little bags.
Well, if they aren't very good, I don't want a big bag sitting around the house for the rest of my life. Okay, so
Life.
It's kind of weird you keep food you don't like forever.
I don't know why I don't throw this away. Mommy, I bequeath to you. So anyway, the Lay's Corporation, or Frito-Lay, as you would call them. No, Lay's has come out with I think it's Do Us a Flavor every year. I think that's what they call it. But this year they do
passport to flavor.
Okay, this year they do Passport to Flavor. I think it has to do with the Olympics coming up. So this one, I don't know what that word is, so I'll let you read that.
I have no idea. Pickin' ha?
Picana.
That's from Brazil.
Steak and chimichurri sauce.
Then we have
I bet that's good.
Indian tiki masala, Chinese Szechuan chicken, and Greek tzatziki.
I haven't seen that one anywhere.
What,
the
this?
Indian tikka masala.
Well, which one you want to do that green bag first?
Sure. This
All
looks
right.
like the most appropriate to have with our green beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like street tacos.
Well, and do we want to do some Olympic trivia while we're eating
Sure,
the
why not?
Brazilian picana? Okay, here you go. Question number 1. This is from CNN.
So I have no, yeah, it pairs well with Ecto Cooler is what Molly says.
So
Wait.
Oh. That's bad.
So
I don't mind it.
Usually I don't like meat chips.
it's okay. You're making an awful face.
No, that's terrible.
I don't mind it at all. It's supposed to be steak and chimichurri sauce.
I can taste the steakish,
Yeah.
but
You just whispered when you said mistake.
I whistled. 'Cause I'm an old
I'm not
man.
real sure
Yeah, whistled.
what chimichurri is supposed to taste like.
I don't like it.
All right, question.
Isn't that the Mary Poppins song? Chimchurri, chimchurri, gee.
All right, question number 1. If you stop talking, which of the following has never been an Olympic event? Hot air ballooning, croquet, 10-pin bowling, or motorcycle racing?
I'm going to go with motorcycle racing.
I'm almost positive that bowling has never been. It's been an event, but it's never been a. Well, wait a minute. What? Repeat that question.
Which of the following has never been an Olympic event?
Oh, event.
Jeez.
Hot air ballooning.
You said motorcycle racing?
I did.
I'm going to go motorcycle racing. Let's see what the answer is. No. Great. 10-pin bowling. Your first
Wow.
answer was right.
Great.
See, I swear that's been an event, but it hasn't been an actual
It
game.
says 10-pin bowling has never been named as an official Olympic sport, though it is one of the 8 shortlisted sports for 2020 in Tokyo. Ballooning, motorcycle racing, and croquet have all been bona fide events.
Wow. Greg knows his Olympics.
Apparently, and coming into this, he's like, I don't even watch the Olympics.
So I want
It's a big waste of money.
these Brazilian chips here.
Get the next bag.
The picani, the steak,
Picani? Is that
Steak
how you...
and chimichurri. No, there's no T in that.
Picana.
not picante.
No.
Picante, it's picani. Picane.
No, there's an A at the end, not a Y.
Picana. Picana.
Picana. Whatever.
I grabbed the Greek tzatziki.
Now, I could see me really liking... I like tzatziki sauce.
Isn't that the cucumber
The
stuff?
cucumber sauce.
Oh, great. I'm going to be burping for the next week.
Yeah. Which...
I
okay.
hate everything. These have ridges.
You like ridges?
I do.
These are wavy.
I don't
your-
like the
For your pleasure?
classic. Is that what they're called?
I don't know. I like the kettle ones. Kettle cooked ones are awesome. Okay, which sport... excuse me. Which sport is returning to the Olympics at Rio after a 112-year absence? Tug of war, conkers, I'm not sure what that is, golf, or sumo wrestling?
I don't. Well, I'm thinking tug of war is obviously, when you'd have that sports day or whatever in school, or
Field
play
day.
day, field day, play
Field
day,
day.
whatever you
Yep.
call it.
Yep.
I remember doing the tug of war all the time. I don't really know if it was
But that wasn't the Olympics, Griggs.
Yeah, but it
Greg's Olympics.
Well, sure.
And
He
obviously,
got a medal.
well, you think of Greece, and hey, we're eating Greek chips.
Those are freaking good.
Yeah, those are actually pretty good. I think
You
they're
hate
good.
everything.
I hate everything.
Those are freaking.
I
good.
like how they have little dill to it.
Yep.
It's got a good flavor.
It's a lot like a French onion chip.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
But it's got a little bit of a, like you said, dill flavor.
the tzatziki. Those so far, those are
Those-
winning the chip Olympics.
I agree. So, answer. Tug of war, conkers, whatever that is, golf, or sumo wrestling?
I'm going to say sumo wrestling.
I'm gonna say that it is tug of war.
Oh, we got messages popping up on screen up there, man.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to go with Josh on sumo wrestling. So, sumo wrestling is my answer. Damn. Golf.
golf.
Golf's last Olympic appearance was in St. Louis. Hey, St. Louis.
Hey,
Wow.
1804 or 1904.
1904.
Wow.
However, many of its leading men have pulled out of Rio in 2016. Rugby is also set to return in Brazil as the sevens format makes its debut after a 15-a-side last feature in 1920. I don't know what the hell that last sentence just said.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So China always does well in the Olympics.
Wait, let's do this. Let's read the question and then we'll open the bag.
Okay.
Question number 3. What unusual record does London 2012 Olympian Ricardo Blas Jr. hold? Heaviest competitor in the history of the modern Olympics. Smallest competitor in the history of modern Olympics. Tallest competitor or lightest competitor. That's a weird.
Okay, while we think
Small-
about that,
Smallest or lightest?
I don't know what the difference would be.
London
there.
was last.
Smallest would be, I guess, height.
Was that the last Summer Olympics? London,
I don't know.
2012. Is that what it
Well,
said?
yeah, 2012, 4 years, 2016. Yeah.
So, like I was saying, China they always are pretty well at the Olympics. Here's a Chinese Szechuan chicken.
Ooh, that is my go-to meal at the local Chinese
But
restaurant.
meat chips, just I don't know.
You're in the chat room. You're saying meat chips.
That's
Is that-
sarcasm.
Is that supposed to be meat chips?
Yes. It's actually meat. Boop da meat.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to go back to the chips for a minute. So I was trying to figure out if these were how these flavors were brought to Lay's, because if you remember we did this once before and they were entered by, or it was like a collaboration between
User submission,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
users, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how these came about.
Oh, it does. I
Eater.
thought you were
I
gonna
was going to try
give
to
us some
find
insight
that.
on that.
No, yeah.
These
trying
are
to find
spicy.
out.
You know what? I think these are my favorite so far. I don't really think they got a chicken flavor, but they really got like a spice.
I don't taste any chicken either, but they definitely have some heat.
They have the spice that I think.
And you know what? They go well with beer.
Yes, they go well with this key lime contact high, and I really think they're the best.
Okay,
These
so
are good.
recap the question. What unusual record does London 2012 Olympian Ricardo Blas Jr. hold? Heaviest, smallest, tallest, or lightest? Just
go
random.
lightest.
Yeah, pick one.
I was really gonna go lightest too, but
This is kind of a dumb question. Heaviest competitor.
Oh,
Blas
well.
Jr. tips the scale at 218 kilograms, more than twice the 100-kilogram cutoff point for judo's biggest weight category. No wonder he is known as the Little Mountain in his home territory of Guam.
so I'm gonna see.
It's kind of mean.
I'm gonna see what that is in pounds, and that is that's
Wow, that's a-
480 pounds.
That's a big dude.
Wow.
That's a big boy.
Okay, next question. What is the Olympic motto? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm loving it.
That's McDonald's.
Sidious, Altius, Fortuitous, or Fortius. Man's reach exceeds his grasp.
Okay.
That's kind of a dumb question. Too.
Well, I'm gonna go. Well,
Unless McDonald's is sponsoring the Olympics.
yeah, I'm loving it. So our last one we got here is Indian tiki masala. I thought it was marsala.
Well, I don't think marsala is from India. I think that's an Italian dish, isn't it?
Okay, so tiki masala. Okay.
Do we have any Indian viewers out there?
These are the kettle cooked. They put these in the kettle cooked form.
I like kettle cooked. Caleb is commenting. He said, "Hey, that's pretty good." I don't know if he was referring to the chip or what he was referring to there.
That's his catchphrase.
Oh, okay, okay. There you go.
Your son has a catchphrase?
Is it licensed?
It's.
Do we have to pay him for using that?
I don't think we have to pay him, but yeah, it's from something. He'll message what it's from. He's got a little.
Is it like "Let's get ready to rumble" or you know?
It's some. It's
or
some
what
show.
you talking about, Willis?
He's got a little what do you call it? A little button on his computer that he can press that says, "Hey, that's pretty good." He's gonna love that I just said that.
Well,
I can't find any information on these chips.
How can
Like,
you?
I mean, I'm on their website. I don't know why they came up with these flavors, where these flavors came from.
Did you Google it?
I did Google it.
you didn't Bing it?
I did not Bing it.
Nah, these aren't great.
You know, I don't think they're too bad, but I do feel that these and okay, well, we should probably answer your question
Yeah.
first.
D. Man's reach is greater than his.
Exceeds
You
his
searched
recs.
it on Google, didn't you?
No.
I'm saying the Latin one.
Yeah, I'll agree. The Latin one.
Hey, we got it right. Give me
All
that.
right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We got one. Well, look, out of all four of these, what are you guys thinking? What's your?
I would say tzatziki is my favorite.
I would say they all suck.
No, God, you hate
Man,
everything.
I hate everything.
You got to have a favorite though.
Out of the
Out of the four, which
Four.
sucked the least? How's
Desert
that?
Island, you had to eat only those chips.
In a beer. You had a beer and these 4 bags of chips. What would you eat?
And you
I guess
can't
the-
catch fish.
the
Yeah.
tzatziki.
Or shoot an animal. Yeah, tzatziki's pretty good.
Result.
It's like French onion
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Chinese
Really?
Szechuan chicken.
because of the heat. You like the heat?
I think I like that one the best. And actually, I didn't mind the Indian tikka masala as much.
It was very seasoned.
It's
like,
very seasoned,
like herby kind of.
but if I were to rate them all, I'd go the Chinese, Indian, Greece, then Brazilian.
Yeah, the Brazilian wasn't. I would agree. Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Steak chips,
The
just don't do it for
Steak
me.
chimichurri.
No. Yeah, that was bad.
But the tzatziki and then probably the Szechuan for me.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
You want another Olympic question?
Sure.
Sure, why
All right.
not?
One of the following 4 nations. No, I'm sorry. Let's start over.
4 nations.
Shut up. Of the following 4 nations, I'm going to need another beer soon. Only one has an Olympic medal to its name. Which one? Bolivia, Djibouti,
Say that again.
Djibouti, Djibouti, Albania, or Fiji. So which one of those countries only has
Only has one.
one Olympic medal to its name?
That's
No
interesting.
idea.
You got to go with Djibouti.
Djibouti?
Djibouti?
God, I remember doing the international map in grade school and talking about like country names.
Where
and
is
capitals.
Djibouti at?
It's like the over by Saudi Arabia in that.
I don't even know how to spell
Middle
it.
East?
DJIBOUTI.
It's
Yeah,
a country in
it-
Africa.
Oh, I thought it was by Saudi Arabia. But it was always, we talked about international capitals and countries and Djibouti and I think it was 4th grade.
It's a
Everybody
little
would
tiny.
I don't think I've ever heard that
Really?
in my life. No.
Never heard of
Never
Djibouti?
have.
It's a little country.
It's somewhat close to Saudi Arabia.
You see it over
What's
there?
the
Yemen
capital of Djibouti?
I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go with that as our answer.
I can
Okay.
tell you.
Hey, we're right! Yes!
Hey.
Really? Djibouti?
Yeah, 4th grade humor wins.
Go
Ah.
Djibouti. Oh, you know what the capital of Djibouti is?
Yes.
All sorts of
You do? What is it?
very
It's yes.
bad
Oh,
answers.
no.
That's a question. Djibouti? Yes.
It's Djibouti City.
Oh.
Well, sure, why not? Okay. Are we eating more chips, drinking more beer? What
No,
do
no
what do
more
we
chips.
do?
I can't do any more
Oh.
chips.
God, you hate everything.
I hate everything.
I have more. I have more questions. I have shit, man. I have
Okay.
12
Hey,
more
hey,
questions.
watch the language.
I know. We need a language warning on
This
this.
is rated G.
We're getting an E.
Dump button. Yeah. Explicit language.
The more better we get.
Mo
the
Betty.
The more beer
Mo
we
better.
drink, the more better we get. Okay, next question.
Oh, okay.
We can move
Last
on.
question.
I have 11 fun facts about Rio. They're not questions though. At the
Hey, her name is Rio.
She
At-
dances in the sand.
at the 1900
Just like that river twisting.
Paris Olympics. Listen,
through the
at the
dust.
1900 Paris Olympics, women were not allowed to compete. Everyone competed naked. Man, for CNN, that's a pretty risque.
Racy.
Yeah, there were more athletes than spectators.
Oh, wow.
Men fought bears.
So, I always remember hearing that the ancient Olympics, the ancient Greece Olympics, they fought naked. But what year did it say?
Fought. What category in Olympics required fighting? Well, besides boxing,
They all okay.
they fought to the death. Is this medieval Olympics?
I used the wrong verb there.
Okay.
Were competed naked.
Really?
Really?
I've
Yes.
never heard that.
I had never heard that either.
Ancient Greece Olympic. But
Greg, where do you get your news, Greg?
this was in probably in school back in that was a couple years ago. What year did you say here?
1900. 190.
So I wouldn't say that's the ancient game. So
No.
I would say this would be the there's more spectators than
More athletes than spectators.
more athletes than spectators.
Josh, you have an idea?
What was the... I'm sorry.
Men fought bears
Bears, yeah.
naked, or women weren't allowed.
I would say women weren't allowed.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking along that lines too. So let's go with that one. Nope, we were wrong. There are more athletes than spectators, Mr. Mouchon.
Oh,
Wow,
look at that! I think I win.
He is an Olympic trivia nut,
That's like 3 questions he's gotten right.
at least.
So, I just some of the fascinating facts about ancient Olympic because these are the modern Olympic games. There was
Whoa!
they were okay.
The title of that image. Wait, go back.
Hold on.
It said the prudes did not wear penis guards, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Wait.
Ancient Olympic athletes competed in the nude. Yes, that's
Wow, Greg, I mean, so he studied a lot of...
About
studied
nudity.
a lot about nudity, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that goes without
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
What
we-
guy
we-
hasn't
we-
really?
we-
I mean,
We should have known.
I'm like, wait, this isn't what I was looking for.
really.
Yeah, seriously.
I think
We
guys
had it
are
bookmarked.
guys are.
It's like I searched for
And did you know
nudity.
he found videos from that time of nude Olympic wrestling?
I'm like nude Olympics, and I'm like, oh wait,
Obviously, women were allowed because we got that answer wrong.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, what percentage of Olympic gold medals?
oh, we're still doing this.
Oh, sorry. Shut up. Humor me.
Last
What percentage
question.
of Olympic gold medals are actually gold? So the gold medal they get,
Yeah.
what percentage of that gold medal is actually
Oh,
gold?
of that medal.
Because
Well-
that's like a coin, like a penny.
What
Right.
are the four
Yeah. What are the options?
choices?
Oh, sorry, I guess you need that. 76% to 100, 51 to 75, 26 to 50, or 0 to 25.
Man, I would say I would go with the highest, 76 to 100.
I'm gonna go with the next down, the 50 to 75. I think there's a lot of filler metals in there, just because like what is it? When you get a ring, you have like
The carats.
the
16 or
carats.
18,
Yeah. I don't like you can't. I mean, obviously the metal's going to be really soft the higher the gold, because gold is a soft metal. This is just
Jeez.
yes.
I'm going to go with 26 to 50. I won't have the elaborate
Whoa,
conversation.
that's the
Greg.
low.
Yeah.
You're third, right? You're third.
What do you mean?
Is that the third?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Damn. 0 to 25.
Whoa!
Oh, see?
We were all wrong.
It's far less than you might think. Indeed, the medals at the London 2012 games were just 1.31% gold. The medals are required to be made from at least 92.5% silver, and though they must contain a minimum of 6 grams of gold.
Wow,
There's actually more copper in that coveted prize than gold.
I just feel they have to use like a harder metal.
But
Because otherwise it would weigh unbelievably
Yeah.
amounts, number one.
But they have so much money invested in that.
Did you know that a gold medal winner for the U.S. has to pay taxes on that medal when they come home?
For a prize that
Yep.
I mean, really, does it have a monetary value?
With the weight of the gold.
Okay, but I mean,
I remember reading, I don't know if it was the 2012 or the ones before that, that the people coming home with gold medals had to pay like a $1,300 tax bill because of it.
$1,300 for something that's 1 or 2% gold?
6 grams, at least 6 grams of gold.
it's a big metal.
Jeez. Hey, Greg,
Yeah, you got what other topic did you have here?
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Remember Mississippi Mites?
I do.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Actually, I went to see the Urge a few weeks ago, maybe about a week ago, month. And they still had some leftover shirts. Do you remember their album Receiving the Gift of Flavor?
I do.
Well, if you look at the...
Oh, I saw that on your back, but I had no idea what it meant, and
It-
I just now read your shirt.
their 20-year anniversary
Yeah.
for Receiving the Gift of Flavor, and I guess their first show was at Mississippi Nights, and so they had this.
I like it.
It's got a little Urge there
It's cool.
on the boat. Yeah, I liked it too. I'm like, man, I got to get that one because Mississippi Nights was such a fun place.
Hey, speaking of bands, music, and kind of a throwback, have you heard of that band, Prophets of Rage?
Maybe.
Oh man, I thought maybe you had. So it is the guys from Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah.
It is not Zach, the lead singer. So it's I wish I had this pulled up, but it's the what's the guitarist's name? Tom Morello.
Tom Morello.
And the bass player and the drummer.
Oh,
Okay.
everyone
So-
except Zach.
Yeah. So it sounds like Rage Against the Machine, but then they have one of the guys from Cypress Hill, the lead singer. I forget his name now.
Chuck D. Wait, that's
Chuck D's from Public Enemy.
Yeah, he is in there. Chuck D is in there.
Chuck D is in there. So it's two from Public Enemy and one from Cypress Hill. So anyway,
Be real.
be real. So they came out. This came out I don't know, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Prophets of Rage, and the idea is, and Bauman's obviously checked out because he's not much of a music guy.
No.
So back in the day, Rage
He
Against
likes
the Machine.
what's what's that one band
don't
that I always
know.
make fun of you for listening?
I don't know what he listens to. He's not a music guy
The
at all.
hipster band.
Oh,
I will wait for you.
Kings of Leon.
No, that's
Oh.
Anyway, so this Prophets. You got to look up Prophets of Rage.
I'm looking them up.
So they got this.
Mumford and Sons is
Mumford
what
and
I was
Sons.
talking about.
He's ignoring you.
So Prophets
And I guess
of
you
Rage.
guys are done with my Olympic trivia, so...
I'm
I'm
sorry. We did.
We needed to carry on.
yeah, whatever.
So they came out. You know, they had all this fanfare, and so a couple weeks ago, I'm listening to the radio, and
They
they're like,
cause a ruckus at the Republican convention.
yeah. So those Rage Against the Machine was all political,
Yeah.
and they had all that. So I really, really like their music. I thought it was. I mean, I think it still holds up. I mean, it's so hard and driven, but so you have those 3 guys, and what they're doing, and they have this huge tour, and they're coming to St. Louis, and they're like at the amphitheater, and I think it's like close to sold out already. It's just crazy how much they've blown up already, and so a couple weeks ago, they're like, "Oh, this is their first release," and it starts out. The music is just awesome, and it sounds like Rage Against the Machine. It's like, blah, 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 blah. It's just like really great bass, and then just cool guitar.
That's nice.
Yeah, I know.
I like
And then, so the dude from I don't know if he's from Cypress Hill. But I think he's the dude from Public Enemy, actually.
Chuck D.
And he goes, "We're the prophets of rage. We're the prophets of rage. We're the prophets of rage." That's the lyrics. It's so terrible.
Well, that's some good lyrics.
So,
but like every rapper you've ever,
I mean, yeah, we're the prophets of rage.
that sounds like. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that sounds like Public Enemy because they got some insightful lyrics apparently.
No.
Anyway.
Great story.
Well.
God, you can't they can't all be winners.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
kidding.
Well, I guess I'll carry on.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, anyway,
They can't all be in your wheelhouse,
it's terrible.
B-man.
I was just trying to bring that to your attention.
Because
it's something
you hate
new.
everything.
And they just announced the tour date for St. Louis, which is local.
Hello, St. Louis.
Yeah.
We're the prophets of rage.
We're the prophets of rage.
We're the prophets.
Anyway, but they also play like Rage Against the Machine songs, Cypress Hill songs, and Public Enemy songs.
Here's one you may
And,
know.
Yeah. And if you
When
listen,
it gets a funk.
the guys who do Cypress Hill and Public Enemy doing Rage songs, it's pretty awful.
Yeah.
I looked it up and I was like, this is just terrible. But like I said, it's caught on and the shows are like sold out everywhere, and they're huge like amphitheater shows.
I mean,
I don't get it.
it's a bunch of troublemakers trying to
I don't get it.
mess up the system.
Yeah.
So, we're at like pretty close to an hour.
We got about 10 minutes or so.
What's coming up next time, Greg?
You act like I had a plan of stuff.
I had all this stuff to
Well,
go over.
what do you got?
An hour goes
I must have
fast,
ta-
man.
Yeah, I must have talked way
Well,
too
come
much.
on. You got some more?
I didn't get to finish my quiz.
Your quiz had
quiz.
14,000
We had
questions.
18, and we made it halfway.
18 questions?
Yeah, I told you that getting started.
That took 25 minutes for 3.
We were doing the damn chips at the same time.
Doing the chips.
And the beer.
Chip time, chip
I'm
time.
out of
All
beer.
right,
Okay.
everybody's
Well, you
logged off.
You want a beer? No, one's logged out.
How many viewers?
No one has gone
4.
away.
Yeah, we have 4 the whole time.
Well, one thing I did want to touch on, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but we're getting close to the time of year. Again.
Olympics? It's Friday?
No. Damn it. Football.
Are you
And-
ready for some?
I'm a little bit sad.
Did you hear the Rams were going to have their Legends game out in L.A.? They had to cancel it because no one was buying tickets.
The Legends game, is that the same one that came
Like
here?
what they had here in St. Louis.
Really?
Yeah.
Why were they doing it there?
I don't know, but nobody bought
I
tickets.
thought the two like entities didn't want to have anything to do with each other.
I don't know. They were going to have one, and then they canceled it because nobody was buying tickets.
I heard it was really good here.
Yeah, I heard it was awesome. I know a few
I-
people that went.
I wish I would have gone, but yeah, I'm kind of sad though because I remember like every year, and not
Jeez.
and the funny thing is like every year would be the same situation.
They're
I
going to
would-
do
I would-
better than last year.
Yeah, I would start out. It'd be this time of year, training camp and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, like 2 or 3, 4 weeks into it, I'm like,
Well,
check
there
it
goes
out.
the season.
But I am kind of sad though this year because like every year I was like listening in. They got this guy, they got that guy, whatever. And this
No.
year there's nothing.
No.
We don't have an NFL team.
They cut
No.
Laurinaitis. They
Yeah.
cut
Long.
most of their great
Yeah.
defensive play. It's like, what the hell are they going to do?
They got the running back.
Yeah, Todd Gurley.
Yeah, Gurley.
But you can only do so much if you don't have defense.
They let the quarterback go too.
Yeah.
I mean-
He requested to be cut.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you guys plan on watching any of the NFL this year?
I'll watch the Rams game because I hope they lose.
Are you going to do your fantasy? You're not going to do
it's too late.
fantasy?
You can do it.
Oh, wow. So,
It's
yeah, I
not
won't
too
watch it.
late. It's only August.
Yeah, I had a problem getting
enjoyed
12
the-
people to join last
I
year.
enjoyed the draft parties.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, The way I see it, our closest team we have around here is Kansas City. Then because
Right.
St. Louis moved away because
Well,
they don't like us.
Chicago is about the same way, about the same distance, isn't it?
Straight to L.
4 or 5
That's where
hours.
I sent you.
Yeah. I mean, no, Kansas City's a little bit closer, but
Yeah, not much though. I mean, it's not enough of a difference to argue against rooting for the Bears. Not that I would.
well, I guess isn't the Bears are NFC, right? And the Kansas City is AFC.
I thought the Bears were AFC. Too bad we don't have a
No,
some
Bears
sort
are
of
NFC.
search utility.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Bears are NFC because them and Green Bay always got they were like in the Vikings, and for some reason I know about that conference, but I don't know about where the Rams were. Yeah, they are
Rams
in
were
it.
in the Western Conference with Seattle and San Francisco.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
And
I
it's-
hope the Rams go winless this year.
it
Yeah,
it all
that'd be great.
depends. Do you want Chicago
No,
NFC team?
I
Do you
can see
want-
myself rooting for Kansas City more than Chicago.
Or be like our good friend Tim Weber, who is watching this show. He's not watching. I don't think he knows the internet's around. He used to be a big diehard
yeah.
Dallas Cowboys
Yep.
fan. And so was my brother, too. And then the Rams came to town, and Jeff started watching them, and Tim would always call him a turncoat. He goes, "You're a turncoat."
Turncoat, hairdo.
We're down to 3 people now.
Yep, great
And
stories.
I think
Hey, one final thought. Today
What
is
you got?
Tony Bennett's 90th birthday.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Have you
man, the shit that guy's seen.
Google Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga
Yeah,
photos?
freaking awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
the photos.
Yeah.
The song they sang together was awesome.
Well, didn't they do? Well, I remember that
She had
commercial last year where they were both singing the do 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 baby it's cold outside, the Christmas song.
Right.
Why am I looking at photos of Tony Bennett
Well,
and Lady Gaga?
there was one in particular.
It looks like she's got
I'm not seeing
greenish
like, risque?
hair.
What do you?
It was totally
Oh.
risque.
She's
Tony
got-
in a thong? What?
No, it was just.
Oh, this
Lady
one
Gaga.
would it be this one?
Lady Gaga,
She got
the white dress with
the white dress.
No, there was another one.
Oh, man.
Did I tell you guys? I haven't
We'll have
seen
to
you
find
since,
it later.
since we went to Vegas. Annette swore she saw Lady Gaga in the pool at the Wynn Hotel.
Really?
Yep,
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Huh.
There was one. There's a photo of her.
Green hair. There's a lot of her and Tony Bennett.
Yeah, there's a ton. They
I
hung
didn't
out a lot, I
realize.
guess.
Well, yeah. Did they do a whole album together, or maybe?
She did an album with different older style artists, didn't she?
I don't know, but say what you will about her, she's got some pipes on her. She can really sing, and
she's talented.
she can actually play an instrument. She plays the piano, and she, I call that talent.
She claims that he saved her and brought her back
From
to
drugs.
music. Yeah.
I remember reading about that or hearing about that.
I don't know what the details behind that, but
Wow.
Because that's about the same time that what's her butt died.
Who?
The
She
going
overdosed.
back to rehab girl.
She overdosed.
Uh,
Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. The rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad that she is off the drugs and singing with Tony Bennett.
And Tony's still alive.
90.
90, man.
Man,
And I heard there's going to be a special. It's entitled "The Best Is Yet to Come."
Wow.
wonder
You
where
know-
they got that title.
You know those older, okay, this is sad to say, but you know those older celebrities, they already have a reel ready for them to go.
Oh yes,
Like,
didn't
with-
CNN got caught doing that a couple years ago, wasn't it? Different obituaries for different.
oh, I'm
famous
sure
people.
they do. They probably have, like, his whole life story and
Yeah.
what, that thing's all ready to go. It's
In the
already
can.
made. And they'll add stuff to it, obviously, but if something comes along, but
You're still searching for Lady Gaga pictures.
I saw the picture earlier today, and now I can't find it.
well, guys, I think we've hit about the end of our show. You guys got any final thoughts to say before we call this one a show?
Wrap.
A wrap? I don't know if we
Tune in next time.
tune in next time where
We'll have some sort of something.
we'll have other stuff to say, including
Wedding update.
yeah. I really don't have anything this week. Really, nothing new to give you. Sorry. It's all good. We got a lot of stuff done.
Maybe Cheryl will make some balls for us next week.
Maybe we'll see.
I doubt it. She's a busy lady. Oh, Josh has found
That's the one I was looking for.
a picture of Lady Gaga. Is that Tony Bennett?
Yeah.
Is he painting her?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
he
is he
painted her.
doing?
That's
That's
Yep.
like a
Yeah.
Titanic paint me like you're
that's
one
like
of your
a
pretty ladies.
hey
I thought
backwards on the chair and
Yeah.
I'm
That's-
painting you.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like Grandpa painting a stripper.
I hope you viewed that in an incognito window.
Oh. Yeah, you got some
Well,
explaining to do to
yeah.
your son.
You go, what are you looking at? Dad, this wasn't me, I swear.
Well, it came up on Google search.
I learned by watching you.
Huh.
Did you have anything left to leave us with, Bauman?
No. I'll have a quiz next time, hopefully.
Oh, quizzes are
Well,
great.
hey, the Olympics will still be going on. We'll be able to talk Olympic talk.
Hey, that starts this Friday, right?
The
The
opening
whole-
ceremonies are Friday night.
Okay.
Yes.
I am shocked that you're such an Olympic fan.
I enjoy the Olympics.
I remember watching the beach volleyball because that's fun to watch, but
Why is that fun to watch?
because our team dominates
They do
the
very
USA, yeah.
What's their names?
Chrissy and Misty, or
They're still
Isn't it
around?
like Misty May.
no, they're no longer. Yeah, they're.
Misty May. That was the
Misty
brunette.
May.
What was the
It
blonde?
was like Chrissy or Christy.
Hmm.
No, I don't know.
Oh, we're
What's your
past an
favorite
hour.
Olympic? What's your favorite Summer Olympic event? Don't they
I
have a trampoline?
Don't know that I've ever watched the Summer Olympics.
Seriously?
I'm
What is
sorry to
wrong
let
with
you
you?
down.
Baseball. Why wouldn't you say
Oh,
baseball?
baseball.
They don't.
not
That's
around
not an
anymore.
Olympic event.
It was only like
They're talking about
2
bringing
or
it
3
back
times.
next time. They said I heard a thing today.
See, we know nothing. Archery. I love
Archery's
the
cool.
archery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basketball's in there.
Is basketball summer?
Yeah,
What does it really need to be summer for? It's an indoor sport.
but you could play it outdoors.
They don't.
No. Anyway,
All right, this has been Stuck in Beta. We'll see you next time.
he hit that bumper good. Oh, we're not done. He's streaming for another hour.